What are your thoughts about 50-50? 50-50 in relationships, most people think it's fair. But here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Equal doesn't mean balanced. And equality may be the reason why many relationships are silently failing. Before you scroll past, ask yourself, are you really talking about 50-50 or just avoiding responsibility? Hi, I'm Sinderoma. I'm here to help women make better choices in dating, relationships, and friendships. This isn't for everyone, but it is for someone. Welcome to Roma Lounge. I used to react to dating clips online like everyone else. But the more I watched, the more I realized we're not just reacting, we're confused. So instead of reacting, I want to talk about why these conversations hit so hard, what we've forgotten about love, and what actually builds relationships that last. Here's the thing about 50-50. It sounds fair. It feels modern. But relationships aren't math problems. They are human. Some people think it's about splitting bills down the middle. Some think it's about emotional labor. And some think it's about effort, energy, and time. But what most people don't talk about is this. 50-50 means both sides are equally ready, equally capable, and equally self-aware. And the truth, most of the time we're not. Here is what I mean. One person could be financially stable, emotionally ready, and ready to build. The other still figuring out themselves. So 50-50 ends up feeling unfair, even if you're splitting everything equally. Think about it this way. Relationships are like a table. It's not about splitting the chair exactly evenly. It's about making sure everyone can sit comfortably, contribute, and support the weight of what's on it. Sometimes that means one side carries more, sometimes less. And that's not inequality. That's growth. That's love. That's partnership. The lesson most people miss is not about demanding equal. It's about preparing yourself to give what the other person can't, without resentment, without calculation, without ego. Because 50-50 doesn't build intimacy. Character, effort, patience, and humility build intimacy. And those aren't numbers you can split down the middle. Even the Bible hints at this. In Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9 to 10, it says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." Notice it doesn't say both have to do the exact same thing. It's about helping each other, lifting each other, and carrying the load together. And that's the difference between 50-50 math and partnership that lasts. So when someone asks you, what do you think about 50-50? The better question might be, are you ready to give what no one else can? Are you ready to lead where leadership is needed? Are you ready to love without keeping score? This isn't about blame. This isn't about perfect math. It's about honesty, about reflection, about growth. So take a moment, ask yourself, am I prepared to truly give even when it's uncomfortable? And can I do it without keeping score? If you're ready to go deeper, we'll be unpacking more truths like this in Roma Lounge. Conversations you won't hear anywhere else. Lessons you can take into your own life. So tell me, what do you think about 50-50 in relationships? That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.